Alrighty, folks, the cover-up continues. The cover-up continues. The absolute scam, the absolute audacity of these pieces of shit to this whole fucking thing up there to try and make it look like it's not a big deal, which it really isn't that big of a deal, but the fact that the cover-up is coming in as strong as it is now is proof that these motherfuckers are sensitive little bitches, and anything that interferes with any ability they have to make a nickel or a fucking dime, they're gonna freak out about, fucking damage control the shit out of it. So, since last we talked, a lot more fucking bullshit has happened in the Dick Masterson fucking fag debacle. You know what I mean? A lot more fucking absolute total horseshit has happened. So, since last we talked, and it's shocking they haven't flagged down my videos, since last we talked, the guy that they're talking about with Jesse, I'm going to try and make this as concise as possible for everybody that's watching, because the Chris, oh my God, you've gone 2.5 hours. Well, look, in the first 10, 15 minutes here, I'm going to let you know what's going to happen, what's happening, and then I'm going to play the Killstream from 2 nights ago where the damage control continues, and I'm going to commentate on that. But for those of you who have the attention span of fucking pygmy ants, you can listen to the first 10 to 15 minutes of this video to get a good idea of what's going on. And if you want it any shorter than that, you can kiss my fucking ass. How about that? So look, here's the reality of the situation. So we have the stream Friday of last week where, you know, they're going to discuss the leaks, but they came 7-on-1 at Jesse and shit all over him, shut him down, cranked down his microphone, muted him, booted him off the air. For those of you who aren't aware, Dick Masterson had some leaked DMs, which you need to go read for yourself because they don't want you to read them. They don't want you to read these DMs, but you need to go read them for yourself, or listen to me read them in the last video I did on this issue so that you can understand. I've already read them, no need to read them again. The leaks are a little embarrassing. But what happened was, in the Twitter sphere, everybody who has a new project too, which is Dick Masterson's payment processor, immediately jumped in to defend Dick. We had Toad McKinley, we had Jim, we had Gator, we had Ralph, we had Dame Pesos, we had the whole fucking crew coming in to say this is no big deal, Dick's a Chad, Dick's a pussy slayer, Dick's a winner. Then we had the shutdown the next day. But what happened next was crazy. The cover-up continued. So, on Full Blast Forever's channel, which archives all the episodes of the Killstream so that people can have a look at them for posterity and give Ralph exposure, which he needs desperately because his audience continues to dwindle and die by the day on a garbage alternative platform known as DLive. But they've decided to take down the episode from last Friday. Why? Because they don't want you to listen to it. They don't want you to listen to it because they get exposed. They get exposed as colluding in a conspiracy to clean this up. They get exposed, and in the comment section, people were calling it out, saying, this is bullshit, this is gay. You guys are working together to cover up this gossip, this drama. You guys are supposed to be all about doing it for the lulz and the chaos and the anarchy and pleasing 4chan or whatever, right? Pleasing Kiwi Farms, pleasing Cow. But the reality of it is you guys are all colluding together for money, so that you guys can enrich yourselves. So they take down the archive with all the comments, right? Then Gator runs even more gay ops, even more damage control on Twitter. Flamenco runs damage control on Twitter. Bibble runs damage control on Twitter. Toad McKinley, Dame Pace, all these motherfuckers are running damage control on Twitter. Then Pod Awful, or Jesse, has 2 of his videos about this flagged down, copyright struck down by Dick Masterson. Mundane Matt style. Now, is this true? From what I understand, it is true. From what I understand, it is true that Jesse had some of these videos flagged down by Dick Masterson, which is the ultimate crime. We all know that false flagging is the ultimate crime. Even though Ralph himself has admitted to it, is admitted that it's wrong. What he made his legacy and his name off of, what he'll be remembered for, is exposing the guys for false flagging. He does it himself, and his god, his hero, the Alpha Chad, Lord Legend of all time, Dick Masterson, does it as well. right? And not only did those videos go down, now mind you, this might not be true. It might all just be a false operation by Jesse to make Dick look bad. But from what I understand, and I may have been fooled, this did happen. And on top of that, there was this Medium article by Jesse, by Jamie Lynn Hughes, called "I Fell for the World's Best Troll," which detailed her relationship with Dick. And the Medium article has been flagged down. It's under investigation for violation of the Medium rules. So just somehow magically, this article also happens to go down. At the same time, these videos go down. Twitter, the Gunstoppo are running damage control, and the archive of the previous stream went down. There's no there's no cover up, nothing to see here, guys. These DMs are gay. You don't want to read them. You don't want to read them. The whole time, Medicare himself is complicit in it. Do you know what I mean? Him running his gay damage control tweets for Dick. Why? Because Dick pays him $700 a month. That's the reality of the situation. Dick pays him $700 a month. So Medicare is going to defend Dick to the fucking ends of the earth. Suck his dick, lick his fucking balls, drink every last fucking succulent ounce of fucking boomer cum from Medicare's sack. Just so that, or from Dick's sack, just so he can make a small fucking amount of money. You know, you got Toad McKinley running damage control for $27 fucking dollars. Here's the thing. The reality of it all is that this will come out. One of these fucking greasy fuckers will leak the group DMs of all these guys colluding and to cover up Dick. And then when that happens, the wolves will turn on each other. And there's an incentive for them to do it, because whoever does it will get to climb the greasy pole. But all these fuckers are colluding to cover it up and to make it all look as though it's a big fucking nothing, so they can protect Daddy Masterson, and get their fucking paychecks from him, because he writes their checks. He writes their income. He's responsible for their livelihood. Without Master Dick, they'd be fucking homeless, eating from the trash, because they can't fucking work a real job. Now, I know Ethan Ralph eats from the fucking trash anyway, the gluttonous piece of shit. But, you know what I mean? These motherfuckers have to. They have to kneel and scrape the fucking ground so that they can make a small amount of fucking money that they could make at a fucking minimum wage job anyway. But they're too fucking lazy to wake up before fucking noon every day. Anyway, that's basically what the fuck is going on. Then on Monday's Killstream show, same thing. The show opens up trying to fucking bury Jesse, trying to say that he's gay, which he probably is gay. He probably is some sort of homosexual running some gay ops. But here's the thing. Jesse has invited me to come on to his show. And I probably will come on to his show because I have questions for Jesse. I do have some questions for Jesse, and I'm more than willing to listen to what he has to say and see if his side is valid, because it doesn't seem like anybody else is willing to do so. But at the same time, I'm going to try and hold Jesse accountable for if he is running gay ops. Does he have any evidence Dick took down his Patreon? You know, I'd like to find out. Does he have evidence of Dick flagging down his videos? Does he have evidence of these things? Because if not, he's just as fucking gay as the cover-up crew. Straight up. But I will come on to his program. I will hear his side of things. And then I'll let you guys know. I'll let you know after what I think of the fucking guy and what I think of the whole situation. But the cover-up continues. On Monday, they open this fucking show up, and I'm going to play it for you. They open it up by just running down Jesse and telling you how fucking gay he is, playing videos of him looking effeminate or whatever. Why? To distract you, from the DMs and from the previous show so you don't look at it. But the fucking reality of it is the best thing they could have done was shut their fucking mouths. All of them shut their fucking mouths, but they didn't. They're trying to damage control it and collude it, and it's just fucking snowballing. And people on Kiwi Farms aren't falling for the fucking line of horse shit. They don't like you anyway. And as soon as more and more and more pressure is applied, and they really start to turn the screws in on these motherfuckers, somebody's gonna squeal, some shit's gonna leak, and the real crime here will be this cover-up. It won't be the leaked DMs, and then they'll really get blown the fuck out, and they'll get humiliated. But that's right, I'm just fucking coping. I've been blown out, apparently. Look, there's something to this. There really is. There's something to this whole situation. If you don't smell it, if you don't smell the thick, fucking effervescent aroma of horse shit in the fucking air, of bullshit in the air, your fucking nose is broken. You're fucked in the head. The reality is we're all getting fucking conned by these goddamn idiots, except anybody with a brain can fucking see through it, and that's why they're fucked. Now we're hearing tale through Ralph's Discord that he's going to do a private reading of Dick's DMs for his pay pigs, right? So he can pretend as though he's not hiding them, but really what he's doing is burying them deeper. He's burying them deeper by hiding them behind his paywall and then using it as a way to address, oh, hey guys, I addressed that. I made fun of it. Don't worry, it's not a collusion. It's not a collusion, guys. There's no cover up here. At the end of the day, all these motherfuckers are guilty of the same shit that they accuse every other motherfucker of being. Dick accuses everybody of being a beta, being a simp, being a pussy, you know, not being a Chad, having to fucking grovel to women, that women control things and that men need to stand up and assert their masculinity. Whereas he himself is a beta and a simp and a faggot and a cuckold who fucking grovels before women. The same thing with Ethan Ralph. He sits there, he fucking tells you, Mundane Matt's a piece of shit for flagging people. Doxing people's fucking wrong. Fuck Chungus, fuck Mundane Matt. They dox, they flag people, they go to their families. They fuck shit up for them in real life, and that's wrong. Meanwhile, he's guilty of the same thing. Guilty of the same thing. Ethan Ralph has admitted to flagging people's videos. He's admitted to doxing people. He's admitted to going after people's families. He's done that to me. I know personally because I've experienced Ralph calling Surfer at 3 a.m., calling my brother at 2 a.m., fucking with my dad, fucking with my family. I've experienced that firsthand. So I understand. Do you know what I mean? That he's a hypocrite and he's full of fucking shit. And there are many other people who can testify to it as well. But you have this fucking whole gay cover-up. This whole gay fucking cover-up going on. And they scrubbed this stream from Monday too, from the YouTube channel. Because again, they realized the damage control had fucking failed. Had failed. And now you have to go to the D-Live to get it. And soon it'll be scrubbed from the D-Live. And who fucking knows how long it is until Ralph tries to scrub this from the entire internet. Delete it from his podcast show. You know what I mean? Because he has the plausible deniability. Oh, it's on my fucking Zencast or whatever. People can still watch it. You're burying it from the mainstream audience who might watch it on YouTube. Who might discover what a fucking faggot piece of shit you are. How all 5-6 of you colluded to try and make fucking money. Make something big of yourselves there by covering this up instead of just covering it like any normal drama. All you had to do is just make fun of Dick a little bit. Just roast him about these fucking DMs. It would have went away. No one would care because it's not that big of a fucking deal. But oh no, we got the fucking break into the Watergate. We need to cover this fucking shit up. And the orders are coming and the DMs will be leaked. And people will be exposed as fucking fraudulent and having been in on this scam. And Toad McKinley's in on the scam. Is he going to be the first one to come out and say, yeah, I received messages from Dick Masterson directing me to act in this way? Probably not. Probably not, because Toad likes to suck fucking cock now for money. He's gay for pay. NordVPN, it's military grade. It's not fucking military grade. It's the fucking same generic VPN as everybody else. There's no added layer of security. It fucking sucks cock. And they've sold user data before. There's a million scandals, but Toad sells it anyway. Anyway, we're not fucking talking about Toad. We're talking about this cover-up. So that's basically what's going on. Dick's flagging down videos. Dick's flagging down articles. Ralph's fucking scrubbing his video archives to remove fucking mean comments. Mean comments are being deleted. People's voices are being censored by the free speech warriors online. That's what's fucking going on. I'm sorry to fucking have to break the news to people out there who think Dick Masterson's an alpha Chad, but he's actually a phony, a fraud, and a fucking simp faggot. And I'm sorry to break the news for people who think Ethan Ralph's a legitimate journalist, or somebody who really cares about the lulz, or the gamers, or the channers. Ooh, no, he's actually just a fat, alcoholic fucking loser who lives in a trailer park, eats burgers from the fucking trash, marries Pakistani people across the sea who he never has sex with, who cuckold him, divorce him, steal a green card. He just gets fucked left, right, and center, but he sits there and judges other people from his fucking glass house. Fuck him. Fuck him. Let's listen. Let's listen to the fucking amazing Killstream from Mundane. Let's try not to fucking kill ourselves there, ladies and gentlemen.
Gator, what's up, man?
Oh, Gator!
What's going on? You want to read my leaks?
Oh my god. You know what?
You want to read my leaks?
Friday.
Fuck, Gator's voice is fucking irritating.
Full mentions, but they've been in mentions all weekend long, Gator.
I wonder why.
It's a little bit annoying.
I wonder why they're saying that you're full of shit.
Yeah, it's amazing what one guy with 10 alt accounts can do over the course of a weekend with no life.
Well, some of them are open.
It's a rage.
Open that they're his alt accounts too.
It's a rage.
How do I sound on the stream, Gator? I know this is
like an alcoholic.
Stream, yeah, you turned it up and it sounds
fat redneck faggot piece of shit.
I turned it up through the OBS. Is that generally a better option for all the people who are
a scammer, a false flagger, a doxer?
Yes. Of these episodes, you should turn it up on the OBS, the gain there instead of the amp, right?
Right, because you'll get an imbalance of your audio in Discord versus your audio to the stream.
So, how long have these faggots been doing the fucking Killstream for? How long, oh Lord? How long have they been doing the fucking Killstream for? We're getting loud! How long? How long? Fucking years! 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 They've been doing this. They still can't figure out how to fucking level the audio. They still can't figure it out. And we, the audience, because they have nothing else to talk about, have to hear them tell us about how they can't get the fucking audio to work when this is what they do for a living. Seriously, what the fuck? Who listens to this every day? Who listens to it? Who thinks it's good? Who thinks it's funny? Who thinks it's entertaining? Raise your fucking hands now. Throw your Roman up. Throw your Roman up. Tell me how great it fucking is to listen to this faggot. Holy shit. Let's keep going.
And so you're blowing everybody in the chat's eardrums out, and no one in Discord...
Oh my god.
No one in Discord's hearing that, or vice versa.
No one knows what's going on. I see somebody in chat says, address the leaks you got. I guess they got some more dicks text. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a
fuck.
fuck.
Really that caught up about what a dude says to a bitch?
I don't give a fuck if you have leaked text from an internet celebrity. On my gossip show, that don't fly. I don't give a shit what they say. They could say he molested children, and I still wouldn't read them because I'm friends with him. And I don't necessarily co-sign everything Dick Masterson says, but he's my friend, and I went to L.A. with him, and he made me feel like a big shot, like I could make it in Hollywood, and I'm going to be the next Beverly Hillbilly, I swear to God. Gator, get me the clip. Get me the clip, Gator. I'm the new Beverly Hillbilly. Gator, Beverly Hillbilly. Dick Masterson. I'm gonna be a big star. I'm gonna make my mammy proud. Me, Ma, in the trailer. We're gonna go to the big city. That's right, Gator.
To get laid, then you're a fucking moron. Like I don't know. Like I'd hate to see. I'd hate to see some of my old texts come up. Actually, I wouldn't because it's like.
I'd hate to see some of my texts come up. I'm just as much of a pussy faggot simp as Dick. I'd hate to see that, but I wouldn't, because it shows I'm a Chad, because I got laid twice in my life. Oh my God, I'm a fucking legend. I'm a fucking Chad. My texts are strong. They're rock solid. As the ground I walk on, Dick Masterson is my Lord and Savior. He makes me feel like a big shot. I'm in the big leagues now, Daddy. I could make it on to Dr. Phil.
Whatever, you know.
Oh.
Is that really
Gator.
a thing now, Gator?
Gator!
Also,
Well,
it's not,
look,
it's not
they
simping
think
if you
finally-
get your dick sucked. I don't really know what to say here, but yeah.
Yeah.
So, as long as you get your dick sucked, guys, it justifies anything you do. So, like, as long as you get your dick sucked, as long as that's the end result, it's all blessed. It doesn't matter if in order to get your dick sucked, you had to jerk off 2 fucking rabbis at the synagogue and take their load in your face. As long as some shiksa came out to suck your penis at the end there, it's all good. It doesn't matter if you had to, I don't know, fucking grovel in the dirt and kiss the feet of a fucking Mexican or something. No, as long as you get your dick sucked, it's all good. It doesn't matter if you had to pay for it. If you had to pay the girl thousands of dollars, as long as you get your dick sucked, it's all okay. As long as you get laid, it's all okay. Doesn't matter if you make yourself a clown and a loser and grovel and humiliate yourself and degrade yourself, sell your soul. It doesn't matter, because guess what? Guess what there, guys? You got your dick sucked. It's so hard to get your dick sucked that to get your dick sucked is the culmination of all human destiny. Behold the fulfillment, the self-actualization at the top of Maslow's hierarchy of needs from having your dick sucked. You're now an alpha Chad. You know, fuck off. Like, fuck off, you know? All the incels and all the faggots who sit there and cry and say, oh my God, he's such a Chad. He had sex with 2 women at the same time who were both in their 30s. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Pimping is exclusively that you're like giving a woman money and attention, and she has absolutely no intention of fucking you ever.
Okay. So once again, there actually is no real definition of simp. But Gator, the old fat, actually, I've been browsing 4chan since 2014. And let me tell you, I know the real meaning of simp and cock. Let me tell you guys, I'm Gator. I'm a winner. I work at the grocery store. Fuck. You know, I do it for free. There is no actual meaning, but if it means to give a woman money and attention when she really doesn't want anything to... I mean, that's what was happening, no? Dick was going to buy her angels, solve her issues with money, fly her out, hotels, whatever. He was sending her all this sappy shit. And at the end of the day, she didn't really want anything to do with him. She didn't want to live in his fucking weird 3-way harem relationship. And she leaked all this shit. I guess Dick got leagues and miles of pussy, which makes it all okay, I guess, because as long as you get your dick wet, you're a god these days. That's all it takes? Holy fuck, I better go down to the whorehouse with a fistful of 50s and I'll have an internet career real quick. Guys, I only paid $50 for a blowjob. I have made it! I am the king of all internet media. Kneel to me. I am rich and famous. I am a Chad. Kneel to me. You know, fuck off.
In this life or the next. But it's so funny. They think they finally found like the silver bullet that's going to end Dick Masterson, that's going to hand Maddox this win that's never going to come. And what does he do?
So once again, watch the deflection here, right? It goes from being about Dick to now about Maddox, right? This is all about Maddox. Who here, raise, show of hands, who even knows who Maddox is? And if you know who Maddox is, and you're familiar, does anyone actually give a fucking shit about Maddox? No, they don't. But you have to say, oh, the boogeyman, oh, it's Ian Miles Chong, oh, it's Mundane Matt, oh, it's Maddox, oh, it's fucking Tonkasaw, oh, it's this, it's that. Let's deflect the criticism from our God and Savior Dick to fucking Maddox, who no one gives a shit about. Say it's all about Maddox and handing him a win. And Maddox will never have a win, and it's predestined because the gods have said that Maddox and fucking Mundane Matt could never have a victory in their lives because I, Gator, master of internet lore, have decreed it from the throne, from Medica's footstool. Medica uses me as his footrest, and I absorb the wisdom of Medica. That's what we're being told. It's fucking ridiculous.
First thing he does is he turns it on himself.
The untrickable
and shoots
man.
himself right in the dick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't get this whole. Oh wow, you sent this romantic or whatever you want to call it, romantic, mushy text to some chick that sucked your dick 5 years ago. I mean,
no, okay. You see, it's downplayed. It's like, oh, this chick who sucked his dick 5 years ago. That's all that happened. She sucked his dick 5 years ago. There's some mushy text. Don't look into it, guys. Don't look into how this completely exposes what a fraud he is on camera. How his whole public persona is false and fraudulent and gay. And it shows that this is all pro wrestling and we're all colluding together to cover shit up. Don't look into that. Instead, hate Maddox, right? Hate Maddox. Holy fuck.
Is that really that bad?
Is it that bad?
I don't know. Maybe I'm missing out here, but I thought the objective was to get your dick sucked by any means necessary. I didn't.
By any means necessary. I mean, holy shit. You know, and this is supposedly, you know, from like the conservative Christian show,
Just
right?
give up all of your morals and values to be a degenerate.
One day I'll get to be in Hollywood and I'll get my dick sucked by them platinum blondes. I swear to God. And Dick Masterson's gonna take it with me there. Oh, he's gonna make me a star. I'm gonna be the new Beverly Hillbilly. I'm gonna be the new Larry the Cable Guy, by God.
Know was, well, within limits. We don't want to go too crazy, but...
Well, look, I mean, the guy admitted that him and Maddox were sitting there staring at purportedly naked pictures of this other chick.
Holy fuck.
On Maddox.
So, regardless, even if Jesse and Maddox looked at these naked pictures of 80s girl together, it's nowhere near as gay as when Ralph and Gator looked at pictures of my spread asshole together on show. They looked at my fucking spreaded sphincter and fucking jerked off to it together. So, you look at my spreaded sphincter, but you wouldn't look at pictures of women naked on the show? Oh, wow, fuck, hallelujah. We've learned how the real Chads are now. Holy fuck, you know? Like, who's gay and who's not? I don't know. Ralph, no, Gator, no, play the soundboard. We can't hear that, Gator.
His computer. So, I don't want to know what goes on in that dude's sad little life that he's got to get a little circle jerk action in there from
imagine.
Well, I kept trying to bring this up. By the way,
Imagine. Oh, fuck. We lost the spot. Imagine being Gator and saying somebody else's sad, pathetic life.
You know, the level of self-awareness there, you know. Like, it's just non-existent.
You know, holy shit. The guy spends 20 hours a week, like minimum, on Ralph's show. He works at the grocery store. You know what I mean? For minimum wage. But he'll sit here. He's like 400 pounds. He will sit here and tell you that other people's lives are poor and pathetic. Dude, your whole life revolves around 4chan culture. It's the pot calling the kettle black. Fuck.
You'll get an imbalance of your audio in Discord.
Anyway, we've gone back a couple minutes.
And
I
so
lost
you're
the time,
blowing
so I'm going to just give it a
chat's,
second.
eardrums out, and
Yeah.
no one in Discord, no one in Discord's hearing that, or vice versa.
I'm just reading the chat. I mean,
somebody in chat says address the leaks you got.
chats are pretty entertaining here, you know.
If you're really that caught up about what
You know,
a
like,
dude says
maybe
to a
Nick's
bitch
just a
that's
big
delayed, then you're a
sweetheart. I
fucking
mean, he needs
moron.
a
I don't
nice
know.
girl to
Like, I hate
hold him
to say
close.
That's what Dick needs. Dick needs a nice fat girl that he can cuddle and hold.
Is that really a thing now, Gator? Also,
Well,
it's
look,
not
they think
sipping
they
if you get
finally-
your dick sucked.
Holy shit, Coach Red Pill is here. So what are you fart snorters up to? I don't know, okay. Holy shit. Coach, we're just going through the cover-ups of Dick Masterson. I'm sure you're participating in them as well, Coach, but you know what I mean? We're going to cover up that Dick, the PUA expert, and Chad, and Lord Master Alpha Pussy Slayer, You know, it has had some DMs that make him look like a beta and a simp. And Ralph and Gator are running gay damage control for them. But I hope, Coach, that you have enough fucking dignity to not associate yourself with this crew and kiss Masterson's ring for $50 fucking dollars. I don't know. But it's just sad. What's up with V? V went and made a fucking new channel, and I don't know what he's doing.
I don't really know what to say here. But
Yeah, simping is exclusively that you're like giving a woman money and attention.
There is no hangout link,
absolutely
Coach.
no intention of fucking you ever in this life or the next. But it's so funny. They think they finally found like the silver bullet that's going to end Dick Masterson, that's going to hand Maddox this win that's never going to come. And what does he do?
The silver bullet.
He does.
The silver bullet.
He turns it on himself and shoots himself right in the dick.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't get this whole. Oh wow, you sent this romantic or whatever you want to call it, romantic or mushy text to some chick that sucked
Now,
your dick.
let's get Coach. Coach, what's your opinion? Is the only thing that matters that you get your dick sucked? Or does it matter how you get there? So, like, if you take advantage of some single mom, well, not even take advantage, you send the single mom thousands of dollars, you fly her out to your place, you take care of her kid, you put up with her bullshit, you fucking text her all sorts of shappy shit, but at the end you get a blowjob. Did you win? Or are you a beta and a simp? Now, Coach, I know you're an expert on this. I don't have anywhere near the life experience you have. You tell me what's more important, the end result of you getting your dick sucked, or is how you get there also important? No, serious. I'm serious. If you're still fucking here, I'd love to hear Coach Red Pill's hot take on this. Does it matter? Does it matter how you get there?
You beat off a black man with your hand, but you get your dick sucked after.
You know.
You know.
You have to jerk off, Jamal. Send me a link and I'll tell you on air. Coach, there's no more Google Hangouts on fucking YouTube. There's no way I can send you a fucking link. You mongoloid. The fucking stream is ongoing on my mobile phone. Oh my God. What the fuck? We'll do a stream later. Shit, I don't know what to fucking tell you, man. I can't fucking magically produce a Google Hangouts link, a feature that no longer exists. What the fuck? Fuck, man. Shit.
Oh, figure it out there, Boomer Tech. Google Hangouts like gone.
Fuck, man. I don't know. We got I hypocrite in here too. Fuck. Anyway, we got to get back to the show. I'm sorry, Coach. Fuck. There's nothing we can do for you, bro. I know you want to dunk on Ralph too, but maybe do a shit stream. Fuck. I'll come on that with you, brother.
Is that really that bad? Look, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing out here, but I thought the objective was to get your dick sucked by any means necessary.
Any means necessary.
Well, within limits. We don't want to go too crazy, but...
Well, look, I mean...
within limits!
That him
and
Maddox were sitting there...
They do add the caveat, within limits. Where is the line? Where is the line? Where do you... What is your dignity worth? What is your money worth? What is your fucking public brand and persona worth? What is it worth? Fuck. Where's the line? Tell us, Ethan Ralpho Chad Lord Pussy Slayer.
At naked, purportedly naked pictures of this other chick on Maddox's computer. So I don't want to know what goes on in that dude's sad little life that he's got to get a little...
Once again, I've said this, but holy fuck. The reality of Gator saying anybody's life is sad and pathetic. Look, Gator couldn't even get into the club with Coach, you know? Coach and Ralph and Dick in Knoxville, they're all trying to get into the club. They won't let Gator into the fucking club, you know? And Coach had to stand up for him so that he could get in. But this man, his life is so fucking incredible, right? That he can sit up on high with his grocery store job and tell us all how great he is. Fuck me, you know? I work 20 hours for free for Ethan Ralph. My life is above you. I jerk off with Ralph to pictures of PPP's puckered anus. But if you look at pictures of hot women with another guy, you're gay.
circle jerk action in there from George.
Well, I've been trying to bring this up. By the way, I turned the compressor. I saw some spikes going on, so that might help with my audio a little bit. I was trying to bring this up on his appearance. I mean, it seemed like him and Maddox were sitting there, I mean, by his own tail, you know, combing through nude photos and stuff. I didn't know if they were, you know, jacking off.
Okay. 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 So they're sitting there combing through nude pictures. Now, doesn't your friend Andy Worski spend all day, like, combing through other women's naked pictures with Geek Thulu? Don't you guys do this on the show all the time? You comb through girls' pictures together? Like, and there was no, there's no admission that he was naked with Maddox doing this. It's all just hypocritical. It's all just fucking retarded. It's projection. It's sad, actually. You know? The ultimate proof is, again, you look at fucking PPP's beautiful fucking starfish for fucking 2 hours and talk about that. But these guys aren't allowed to look at 80 girls' photos? Holy fuck.
Yeah, or what was going on with that, that setup there, but that seems
the
like
biggest circle jerk in the universe, you know?
People saying who? I don't know. Pod Awful Jesse, the guy who was on Friday, who I really didn't even know. I just knew he had an obsession with dick, and then all of a sudden he started picking on. Well, not picking on.
Coach, give me like 30 minutes to finish my fucking
that's how he got on
show.
the show. I mean, it worked out. He got on the show. We got a whole show out of it. So.
He came on the show and then just immediately spilled his spaghetti all over the floor. It took a while for us to clean up.
Oh, he spilled his spaghetti! Geider, that's hilarious! He spilled his spaghetti, Geider! Geider, he spilled his fucking spaghetti! You know, it's not funny. It's not, it's fucking stupid. You know what I mean? And the guy didn't do that, but now look, if you go to Pod Awful's channel, you can listen now to the whole stream from his perspective, where you can clearly see that they're manipulating his audio to fucking lower his audio and to mute him. And even before going in, he knew it was a trap. You can go and look at this whole stream from Jesse's perspective, and sure, he was fucking a little bit beta on the show. He wasn't a fucking total Chad. But again, it was 7-on-1 with fucking the God Emperor Jim of the internet. The funniest man alive, Dick Masterson. The bass, Dame Peso soundboard. The whole Killstream crew, you know what I mean? So,
like, not only did it take so long to clean it up last time, but they're still cleaning it up, and chat doesn't even know who the guy is.
They're still cleaning this up. They're still cleaning it up. There's tweets going out today from this crew.
Yeah.
Still trying to clean it. Clean it.
Time. Well, why are you still cleaning it up?
Holy fuck. You know, but we'll keep listening because, again, they're so fucking stupid that they keep addressing this, giving the guy more attention, but he's an attention whore. Great job, guys.
No, just nothing will be like the last thing that I just see in my mind's eye is Sam Tripoli, just like, you know, trying to introduce Sam Tripoli and him just autistically screeching into the microphone over Sam.
So, once again, I never heard him autistically screeching into the microphone over Sam. It's a total lie. Anybody who watched the show knows, again, that's not true. 2, Sam Tripoli's entire segment sucked. The whole...
You know, it's a huge deflection. You know, distraction. Sam Tripoli.
Hey guys, this is getting a little too hot and heavy. Here's Sam Tripoli to suck Dick's penis and apologize to him. Oh, wow. That's what we wanted on the Killstream. Sam Tripoli to fucking, you know, moisten Dick's penis that was already fucking so slimy from having 6 other men suck on it. Fuck.
Well, I had to mute him, and he got mad about that. He's like, oh, Ralph, you muted me. I said, yeah, because you weren't even the main segment. We were trying to get Sam Tripoli on the show.
So, you weren't even the main segment, even though Jim showed up to address you? Dick Masterson showed up to address you. Dame Peso showed up to address you. Do you know what I mean? But you aren't even the main segment, even though we brought you on to destroy you And, you know, you're not the main segment. You're not the main segment. Sam Tripoli, who was on the show for 10 fucking minutes to suck Dick's penis, and as a distraction from you, he was the main part of the show. I'm glad we got this.
The guy actually held his own so well that Ralph had to ask him a gotcha question at the end and then mute him before he could respond. And then bring Sam Tripoli on to run around his room screaming like a retard as a distraction.
I know. And Sam looked like a total fucking brick, a total retard on the show, sorry to say.
Oh, dude, like what? What do you mean? Yes, I did mute you, actually. And then, I don't know, he had a...
So he admits to muting him. He admits to manipulating the conversation, admits to muting him. Fuck me.
A bunch of allegations, and it just seems sad. Do we have the footage about him breaking up with his girlfriend? Let me see if I can find that. I wasn't even gonna go...
Oh, here we go, let's...
No, this guy's just a fuck...
So, what we need to do is, instead of addressing Dick Masterson's leaks, instead of reading them whatsoever, instead of trying to figure it out and dig to the bottom of this and having some fun, what we're going to do instead is we're going to shit all over the messenger about these DMs. We're going to prove how much of a Chad Dick Masterson is by showing you this video of how the other guy's a faggot and how he cried about his girlfriend breaking up with him. Oh yeah, if we just try and discredit the other guy and smear the shit out of him, the things that he's saying, even though they're true, will cease to be true, and we'll be able to deny reality. What? How sad. How sad.
Fucking disaster. Like, all of these dudes that orbit Maddox's world just... It's embarrassing. It's honestly embarrassing.
Once again,
Holy fuck, the self-awareness.
Once again, like...
Oh.
One... No one gives a fuck about Maddox. He's irrelevant to the situation. 2, Gator, you orbit Ethan Ralph.
You know, like, it's the hardest projection he could have projected.
Holy fuck. At least Maddox at one time wrote books, was somewhat of a mainstream guy. Dick Masterson owes fucking everything in his career pretty much to fucking Maddox. At least on the podcast side of things. I don't even know that much about it. That's the reality. But who gives a shit? You fucking orbit Ethan Ralph. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. Holy shit. It doesn't change the fact.
All these orbiters are just so sad. Okay,
holy shit. Even if this isn't gay fucking off. Right? Straight from Maddox himself. Straight from Maddox himself, the Hall of Super Evil. The Hall of Super Evil with Maddox. Even if that's true, it doesn't matter. The leaks are real. They're real. So, it doesn't matter who they came from, really.
He thinks that this is going to... And he thinks that, like, this is his path to clout. He's going to topple Dick Masterson when Maddox couldn't do it.
He says maybe Dick can hire her. Maybe Dick can hire her to read the news. I'm trying to find the link where he's crying about his girlfriend. I have to look through. Like it's like a 3-hour
now they're gonna
stream
find this guy's
where he's
DMs
just
to try to get him back because
about
Dick's DMs are nothing.
You know, if this guy is such a fucking loser and such a nobody, why are we even playing his video on the show? He's such a loser. He's such a nobody. You know what I mean? Why? Why would we be playing this on the show?
Oh, wait, hold on.
No idea.
Oh, here it is. Actually,
maybe just to cover it up. Gonna clean it up.
Well, it's Monday, and I was late already, and I don't really have that much, so why don't we try to eat up a segment? What do you think?
Yeah, let's just fucking do it.
Well, let's do it.
Oh my God. This guy's provided a barrel of laughs over the weekend, and he's still fucking going.
And I'm late anyway.
I have never seen somebody engage in damage control in the middle of their own meltdown.
What does that even mean?
Did anyone hear what Gator just said? I have never seen somebody engage in damage control in the middle of their own meltdown. Isn't that what usually happens when people melt down? Number one is that they damage control and try and cover it up. So, I mean, that goes without saying. But the lack of self-awareness, again! How many times have these guys run damage control? They're doing it right now! They're doing it right now! And they're lying to your faces! They are lying to your faces, and they think that you're so stupid you're gonna accept it. You're gonna eat the fucking bullshit that they spoon out to you. And the only reason that Dick Masterson keeps these fucking losers around is because he thinks that he can control Cow. He thinks he can control Kiwi Farms through these guys, as though these guys are the masters of what goes on in image boards, what goes on Discords, and that they have the power to fucking cover up any scandals about him and go after his enemies. That's the only reason they keep him around. He keeps them around. What's happened now is this is just like Don Sargone's fucking mafia. Exactly like the Don Sargone mafia, except now it's Masterson up at the top. It's not even Medicare at the top. Medicare even bows to Masterson now for his money, for his $700 a month that Dick gives him. So Masterson has bought off Medicare as his attack dog. He's bought off Ralph as his attack dog. He's bought off Dame Pesos. He's bought off Toad McKinley. All of these people are now slaves to him. And they'll do what he says and protect the Don at all costs. But these guys just a year or two ago were going after Sargon for having an organization like that. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. And not only that, but they now send the Gunt Guard into my chat to spam the word fat over and over again. You know? It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad.
Let's see a push-up, Shannon.
Shannon, where are your push-ups, son? Give me a set of 20, Shannon. Fuck off. Fuck off. You know? Dude, come up with something better. Come up with anything. Like, what a sad fucking display. You know? Holy fuck. Just sad shit. Oh, PPP's mad.
But he managed to do it. He was on Twitter during his segment, just like whining about how unfair it is, even though he talked nearly 15 minutes straight, interrupting Dick over and over again. He never said anything.
Somebody find where Jesse talked for 15 minutes uninterrupted.
Yeah, that happened.
Somebody find the moment where Jesse talked for 2 or 3 minutes uninterrupted. Find me that fucking footage, and I might suck your cock. Because the footage doesn't exist. It's a fucking scam. Clean it up.
You know,
Clean it up.
Gaslight.
Clean it up.
2.
Oh my God. Clean it up, Brother Gaines. Clean it up, Shannon. Guider, get the mop. Guider.
Jim, you know what? Honestly, I should have just kicked this guy, and we should have just had Jim and Dick talk about coronavirus again. And that's what I was thinking.
That was our mistake.
Because if I would have done that, people would have said, "Oh, Ralph, you're killing out the blood sports. You didn't let it happen."
He still didn't let it happen, and people are still saying that. You know what I mean? Oh,
This beta honest beat all 7 of us, so I should have shut it down before it even started.
I should have shut it down. Now I have to do all this damage control. Oh my God, Gator.
And really, I feel like most people just wanted to hear Jim and Dick talk about fucking Corona again, part 2.
What? Who wanted that? Who wanted that?
You know.
Have we not had enough of Jim talking about coronavirus? I know I have. I've had enough of Jim talking about coronavirus for a fucking lifetime. And we've had Dick versus Jim on the coronavirus, round 1. It wasn't very good. It was actually the least entertaining stream featuring both of them that anyone has ever seen. It was sadder than any stream you could ever have imagined with both Jim and Dick on the show. That's the truth. That's the truth. So why would anybody want round 2? They don't. It's lies. It's gaslighting. It's trying to alter reality post the fact. But the truth exists and people know it. And they're going to keep crying about it. It's sad. I feel bad. I don't even feel bad for these fuckers. They're just retarded.
And I did what I could on that, but, you know, it is what it is. All right. Okay.
I mean, he just brought down.
It is what it is.
Apparently, his comedy acts were so bad, it caused him to get upset and vomit profusely on stage. He walked into the show and just dragged the entire segment down.
First of all, I don't even think this fucking Jesse guy has ever done stand-up comedy in his life. From what he says, he never has. So I don't even know where this story comes from. It might be true, but from what Jesse's said, he's never even done stand-up comedy. So this idea that he's fucking puked at a show, and even if he did fucking puke at a show, I mean, at least he had the balls to go do stand-up. Has Ralph or Gator ever gone and done that and had bottles thrown at their heads and drunks fucking yell at them and try and beat them up? Holy fuck, you know what I mean? It's pretty tough to go up and do stand-up, you know? It's not something that's really like an easy thing to do. You know, it depends what place you're at, but if you're at some fucking nasty, dirty shithole spot trying to do stand-up, it's tough.
Yeah,
there were so many awkward.
These guys can't even handle fucking phone calls from callers,
trying to ask somebody
let alone
what
hecklers.
to say next, or it was like rifling through the page of stuff he had already written and couldn't find anything to fit whatever Dick said.
Yeah, it just wasn't that funny. That was the bottom line to it. It wasn't funny at all. Now here goes
the only crime is being unfunny.
I mean, it was
if you're funny,
so
you can say whatever the fuck.
So, Gator, it seems though you're really guilty of that crime yourself. I have actually never ever heard Gator say anything funny or slightly entertaining, really, in his entirety of his existence. It's pretty sad, and he just worships guys who he thinks are funny, like Medicare, who really Medicare is starting to fucking lose it because he doesn't tackle any sort of material where he can use his wit and he can use his talents, and you know it's going to shit for him. So fuck Medicare. The guy sucks dick nowadays. Every stream that he does is about the coronavirus where, again, 80% of it he's just reading super chats. So whatever anybody wants to say, oh, well, Jim was a god back in the day, not anymore. But like for Gator to sit here and try and call people unfunny, holy shit. Holy shit, what a disaster.
You want on the internet.
Oh, hello. Dude, hold on. First off, this stream is 4 hours and 46 minutes
4
long.
fucking hours. Jesus Christ.
It's been nearly a month, Coach, since he did a stream. It's been like 3 weeks, I think.
Don't date a girl that tells you they have extreme anxiety.
Now, and we're talking about like how this guy's stream is like 4 hours long or 5 hours long. I mean, Ralph does 3-4 hours every night. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's done 5, 6. I've seen him do 8-9 hour shows. So who is he to talk about anybody's show going too long?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And kill you.
Did you see this fucking reply from Mersh, like right under that video? He says, this is from Mersh, says, the biggest takeaway from that link is how many people used to actually comment and like his videos. He's run more people out of his life than Walter White.
Shouting at clouds, just subscribe monthly. Let's play a little bit of this because I think he talks about it. Hello there. Yeah, he did one of those the other night. It's like, okay. Let's say another
what?
There, excuse me.
What?
Like, okay, yeah. You know,
what is this?
Nobody here likes you. What do you mean, hello there? Shut the fuck up. Come in and start throwing fucking jabs. There's no other reason for you.
No matter what he said on his intro, they were going to fucking pile on it. So if he said, fuck you guys, you're all cocks, you're all fags, you're beta, you're this, you're that, Ralph eats from the garbage, Dick's a beta simp. Even if he had done that, they still would have said, oh, you spilled your spaghetti, you spurged out, you blew it. I mean, who gives a fuck? At the end of the day, if he said, hey guys, how's it going? As his opener on a show. That's pretty much common courtesy on these shows. It wouldn't have mattered if he screamed at them from Jump Street. Then the argument would have been, well, why was he so seething? Why was he so upset? So, do you know what I mean? It's just obvious that it was a setup from Jump Street where they were all going to pile on this guy to try and silence him from revealing these DMs. And it doesn't matter if Jesse's a simp and a faggot and a loser and all this other shit, because the DMs are real and they should have been made fun of. But oh well.
You to be here. All right, let's play a little bit at the top right now.
Oh, hello. It's me, Jesse. Remember me?
Oh, hello,
I used to do a
Jesse.
show called Pod Awful. You're listening to it now. I haven't done one in a little while
Oh,
because
okay.
I've been severely depressed.
Oh
And
no!
a lot of people have been asking what's going on.
Ramona
There's been
Flowers,
a lot of talk,
no!
A lot of speculation. And a lot of different things. I've been acting like...
What does that even mean? Ramona Flowers, no! So again, the guy doesn't look like Ramona Flowers at all. He's not got any sort of Scott Pilgrim merchandise on. Like, he's not an alt girl. I don't get it. Like, what does that mean? Like, what does that mean? Why is that funny? Can anyone explain what he means by this? Ramona Flowers, no? What? That he's depressed? Like, I don't even think Ramona was depressed there. It's a reference to Scott Pilgrim ruined a generation of women. Okay, but again, like, this has nothing to do with that. What does this mean?
And I mean, it doesn't matter, because this guy's doesn't have a big online persona that conflicts with that. Whereas the reason why Dick's DMs are so funny is because it's so in contrast to everything he ever says on the internet, you know?
Well, exactly.
A real panty waist on the internet lately as a result. Although, let's face it, if you've been listening to Pod Awful for a while, this ain't new for you.
What a disaster.
But for those who don't know,
Nobody listens to
I
this
was
shit, though.
dumped by Skylar.
Okay.
She left me, and I've been pretty
Oh,
fucking down in the dumps
no,
about it. I did tell her
no.
that I wasn't going to do a show about it.
Now, mind you, this commentary making fun of this man getting dumped by his girlfriend is coming from the same man whose wife just divorced him not even 1 month ago. Not even 1 month ago, his wife divorced him, and he wrote an article way worse probably than anything he's going to show on this fucking stream. Way worse! But here we are, you know, and Ralph will tell you he's depressed about his fucking divorce and he's drinking himself to death about it. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? It's fucking ridiculous.
I promised her that.
You lied.
We both made a bunch of promises that we haven't been keeping. So I'm not keeping this one either, and I don't feel bad about it anymore because I realize that I have to do this to move past it. I haven't been able to do a show for 2 weeks because this is the only thing on my mind. So what I'm hoping is I can talk about it tonight.
Damn, he looks like Aaron Hansen after
now, there's
contracting
no problem.
AIDS.
I've been
Like, who is
You know,
that?
They're gonna make fun of this guy for his honesty while they're living in lies.
I know.
What a bunch of fucking idiots.
The other thing about it, too, is they're making fun of him for having AIDS, but, like, it appears, though, he's at a healthy weight. Whereas, like, I'm not at a healthy weight, but neither are Gator or Ralph.
He's a bit small, buddy.
Well, you know, he's at least at a weight where he's not going to have fucking chronic heart disease.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about? He's AIDS-ridden. He's on the fucking train to Auschwitz. Well, it's probably better to be the spooky, scary skeleton than the lard-hearted, fat fuck, gunt, faggot motherfucker that is Ethan Ralph. I don't know. Am I fucking insane? I don't know.
receiving threats from Skylar if I do this show. Vague threats. We'll talk about that more later. But just as a reminder before we get into the show proper tonight,
it's 4.5 hours long.
All people should not.
So is your show.
So against
4.5.
about her.
Who cares?
Jesus Christ! I thought Tonka was audio ambient.
Officially, actually a part of while living here, and my girlfriend.
Such insightful commentary they're giving.
You know, like, sadly, in my opinion, I think that Bloodsports was better when Tonka Saw ran it. Like, yeah, Tonka Saw actually did a better job than Ethan Ralph is currently doing. You know, as
that's
sad
tough.
as that is to
That's
say.
tough.
That's the reality.
Well, the Kumite did have some good shows that did happen, but the reality of it all is that he still sucked. These guys, though, are fucking awful. Just awful. Like, you can't listen to this shit. You know, we're 20 minutes in. It's fucking torturous. It's torturous.
My fiance, We were going to
What?
get married. It's an episode called Full Disclosure 2, Fuck, Marry, Kill. And she took gleeful part in it. Let's take a look at just this part.
I think I was totally on board with the revenge thing at that point. It's like, come on, like you being.
Do we really have to watch? Man, you know what? I can't watch this horror. Let's skip to like 14 minutes 02 just to randomly see what he's talking.
So again, if you can't even bother to watch this, then why are you subjecting us to it? You know, why are we even talking about this if he's such a nobody? But the secondary point to make, obviously, is that the reason why he's skipping over this girl's conversation is because it vindicates this guy in the situation. She's clearly saying she's doing this for revenge, to shit all over Jesse. So we need to skip that part that vindicates him and makes his case, and skip to some random part where we can watch this guy fucking make a soy boy fool of himself and comment that he's Ambien and he's got AIDS or whatever. What? Fuck.
It's 4.5 hours. Who the
4.5 hours whining about his break.
This is the guy who got on here and tried to lecture us about text from Dick Masterson from people that Dick did fuck. This is the guy that got on here.
What?
The guy who made a 4.5 hour breakup video.
Maybe you should.
I mean, we don't even know if it's all 4.5 hours or about that anyway. I doubt anybody's ever actually watched the full 4.5 hours of this fucking show anyway. But I mean, the fact that we have the lack of self-awareness, once again, just to hammer it home. You have a guy who dated a fat, or who married a fat, disgusting Pakistani bitch with a fucking unibrow, you know, armpit hair, who decided that she was going to go fuck multiple black guys and cuckold Ralph while trying to use him for a green card, who was then divorced and dumped by said fat brown bitch, you know. And then you have Gator, who fucking has never gotten laid once in his life and lied about some blonde Hispanic woman having sex with him and then admitted that it was all made up and that he had a fake internet girlfriend. Yeah, that guy, for sure. These guys are the fucking chads, and we ought to trust them on what the proper behavior and protocol with women ought to be, because Lord Dick Masterson learned from Mystery himself and fucking Neil Strauss how to fucking get bitches. Roosh V was personally tutoring fucking, you know, Dick Masterson in the art of getting laid. He spent fucking 10 years in a Tibetan fucking monastery learning the art of the Kama Sutra and getting his fucking dick to the size of 15 fucking inches. The largest cock in human history through Falun Gong fucking dick stretching. Like, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck you guys. You guys have fuck all. You don't know anything about women. They don't know shit. They have nothing. They have nothing. Fuck. Everything they accuse anyone else of being, they themselves are.
I just told her he's gonna get her some wings and she'd walk right back in.
Bitch some Taco Bell and throw her ass out the fucking car. Gino Vec says, first the Coof and now freak mutated wasps invade China with the Mundane Battalion. Now, the Mundane Battalion. Now, wait a minute. We're not supposed to speak of those things openly.
What?
With the diamond.
So, like...
Well, it might be like the F swear, buddy.
The F slur. So this show, which is supposed to be the hardest hitting, edgiest show online, can no longer say the word faggot. It's F slur. Now we're disavowing, and we're reading super chats. It's just, they're all awful, for one. And two, like, we have to disavow the jokes of the super chats because our edgy, super badass frontier of the internet show can't say that anymore because we're worried about losing donations and lemons from this Chinese emperor. But we'll tell you how much we fucking hate China and their censorship while self-censoring ourselves to ensure we get paid by the Chinese. This just makes sense. We can definitely trust what they say about the coronavirus when they're bowing down to Chinese lemon overlords. It all makes sense.
Coop says, Eichenwald needs a serious wellness check. Yeah, we're going to go to Eichenwald soon. I didn't plan on talking about this guy, but...
My mind is being fucking raped like 10 ways to Sunday. 6 ways to Sunday. Fuck!
He really does a 4.5 hour breakdown on his relationship.
Ralph really does like 4-hour
It's
fucking
insane.
shows too. Like,
Oh, weird.
fuck.
I don't know, but let's play it a little bit at 14:02.
Wonder.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and
How have you
normal.
been?
How have I been? Good question, Chewy. I've been terrible. I have been in
Boring.
a garbanzo state for some time now. Sorry, I'm in a garbage state for some time now, where I haven't really left my bed so much for the past 2
Oh
months.
no!
Oh no, Guider, no!
3 weeks ago, just over, I
Hmm,
believe.
tough.
And I have been going slowly crazy and crazier.
I mean,
So
like, who
that's-
cares?
Oh, Jesse,
How do we
come
get you
on.
back to Mexican jumping?
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take Candace's question instead of listening to Paul.
Jesse, come on!
Jesse, come on, Jesse. Nobody knows who Jesse is for what. Like, nobody cares. And this doesn't change anything. It doesn't change anything. The leaks still exist. Like, it's just embarrassing listening to this shit.
Why did she leave you?
Okay, I guess that's the question of the hour.
Oh no! Damn, the woman asked him that too.
Well,
Oh,
there's what
come on.
she
Good
would.
story.
Well, I'm sorry, we got a bunch of people talking over me. Anybody got something they want to say before?
Fuck
I-
off,
His
MS.
nose.
All right, cool.
I just want to say it's a good place to start.
Okay, so
Can we pause the video real quick?
there's what she would tell you.
Yeah, we'll pause it at 5:15. Yeah.
I just want everyone to take a look at the skin between like his nose and
Holy fuck. So, you know, Coach is now reading the Dick Masterson leaks for the very first time. Coach goes, oh boy. Well, Coach, do you want to give us an opinion on whether or not it's worthwhile to jump through those hoops in order to get pussy? Maybe we'll do it after this show. I'm almost fucking finished here, Coach. We'll do a live show if you want. But, like, here they are. They're like, look at the flap of skin between his nose and forehead. Holy fuck. Have you ever seen Gator's neckbeard fucking face when he took off the lucha mask? And he's just this fat fucking disgusting piece of shit. He looks like he's 100 pounds heavier than I am in the fucking face. Just full fucking neck beard. Just disgusting. Greasy fucking long hair that hasn't been showered in months. But he's gonna sit here and like, do you see the piece of skin between his nose and his forehead? Oh my fucking god. Insightful commentary.
and like the rest of his face. Like I don't think I've ever seen anybody's like the skin around that fold like that. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't
Do
even
you
see
see
what
how
you're saying.
red his nose is and how puffy his eyes are? This is a dude.
His
that
nose
literally
is red.
Cried
Yeah.
into his phone. Skylar, come back!
Maybe, but like I
These are the same people who go after women for being shallow and fucking, you know, making money off their looks and all this shit. Do you know what I mean? But here they are like, oh, this guy's wrong because his face is red and his nose is slightly too thin. Like, what the fuck sort of gay shit is this? This is just fucking faggot shit. Straight up, faggot fucking hour. Flag the videos, Shannon. My channel will fucking probably go down today. I'm surprised it hasn't already. You know, because I use the F slur, which Shannon disapproves. Shannon doesn't believe we ought to be able to use the F slur. Fuck me.
I just can't unsee these fucking nose folds.
The nose full.
15. The nose folds. So continue.
Just look at it.
Fuck
and tell
off!
me that I'm not like
I mean,
I'm
I'm
just,
not denying.
yeah.
I agree with you. It is a strange sight. 15. Let's hit it right now.
And then there's probably something a little closer to the truth. I'm going to try to arrive at the truth in everything I say here. I'm not going to speculate at any point, and I'm only going to talk facts here. So I can give you her answer.
Can you tell us what her story is before you
Well, that's
tell
exactly.
us the truth?
Yes.
That's it.
Like, once again, nobody knows anything about Jesse. Nobody gives a fuck about Jesse. They're making this all about Jesse. Giving Jesse what he wants. Instead of just covering the story about the relevant person, which was Masterson and his leaks. It's all a deflection. It's all a distraction. And it's really fucking gay. It is really fucking gay. You know, it just all comes back to them telling him to play along. And he needs to go along to get along to further his career in the last stream. Fuck off. It's just embarrassing. You know?
exactly what I was saying while you started asking that.
Okay, I just want
no.
So, oh, you're the fucking worst.
Yeah, I thought you guys were still in love when you left my house.
Well, we were, yeah. In fact, she was probably more in love than I was.
Oh no.
Actually, I could tell you something that is
Oh no.
That's
a
cool.
little bit embarrassing for me.
That's cope. Like Gator just chimes in. That's cope. All they know how to do is chime in with sad fucking buzzwords. You know what I mean? That's a cope. Gator, your whole fucking life is a cope, buddy. It's a fucking cope. You can't get any fucking pussy. You can't get any sort of money in life. You can't have any sort of religious satisfaction in your life or spiritual fulfillment.
You know, your name's fucking Shannon.
You have no professional accomplishments whatsoever in your entire pathetic life other than licking the gunt crease of a fucking fat alcoholic piece of shit who lives in a trailer park, who lives with his fucking mom, you know what I mean, who fucking sniffs up pills like they're fucking candy, popping them fucking pills. That's your biggest life accomplishment. And yet you sit here and you tell other people that they're coping. Your whole life is a cope. The only reason you're on this show is to cope with the fact that your real life is a fucking devastating failure, a disappointment, an embarrassment. So the only slight amount of power and respect that you get in your entire life is to be a fucking Janny co-host on one of the worst shows on the entire internet. One of the most loathsome and pathetic shows that's ever existed. That's your life. Shannon, this is your life. But that's a cope. Your life's a cope.
Oh, do tell.
That nobody knows, including Sky.
This entire thing was embarrassing.
But it happened live on the show, actually. So let me answer Candace's question first, and somebody remind me to circle back to that if I don't remember on my own. So her answer for why she left me would be because I was manipulative. I was gaslighting her, but more importantly, I didn't give her independence, and I wouldn't allow her to hang out.
So I actually think that they have literally run. They've fucking dug so deep. They're now scraping the bottom of the barrel so hard. The well is so fucking dry that we now have to play "I Hurt Myself Today" over this guy's commentary. That's what we have to do. We have nothing insightful or witty or entertaining to say on a panel of like 4 fucking guys. I'm just one man. You know, Surfer chimes in with the odd. I'm one fucking man. I'm trying to do this fucking commentary on this shit. They're like 4 fucking guys. They have to resort to playing "I Hurt Myself Today"?
You know,
sad.
It's not near as funny as the music that Godwinson played to Dick's DMs.
No.
You know, like, it doesn't hold a light to it. It doesn't hold a candle to flame.
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, he sung it. PPP's blown out. You know, it's a really fucking epic song. It's a really good song. Who gives a shit? Fuck me.
Male friends. Now, I don't know if you've seen me. I'm not a man of substantial stature or anything. I'm not short or anything like that. I'm not a very powerful guy. I don't know what she means by I would not allow her to do these things.
I mean, either of you, Ralph.
You know, none of them are powerful. Like, none of these people are at, like, the high levels who make the decisions and decide who lives and who dies. You run a fucking internet show for 600 people on fucking D-Live where you beg for a cryptocurrency that's run by the Chinese.
And I mean, I think they're talking about physical strength, right? Like, I think Ralph's like, what, 5'2", 5'1"?
You know, Ralph's like 5'1", 5'2", some bullshit. Like, might be 5. He might be 5'6", you know. But at the end of the day, you know, the fucking guy weighs over 300 pounds now. If you've seen photos of Ralph recently, it's bad. Guy weighs over 300 pounds. He's like 5'1", you know, and he's going to sit here and tell us how powerful he is compared to this fucking guy who at least looks like he could run for a few fucking minutes on a treadmill. You know, fuck me. Oh, yeah, we got Joshua Connor Moon here now. Are we going to get a full-blown Dick Masterson page today, Josh? We don't need it, but fuck's sake, you know? Or are you going to participate in the cover-up too, my friend? Have you received messages from Dick offering money to censor the posts yet, or when is that happening?
Act like a man!
Side of that, to some degree. But
Stop sniveling and act like a man!
I will say this,
What?
though.
What?
Skylar has been on a 3-week or more, a month-long at least, campaign actually at this point, of making sure that everybody who knows us both, mostly the listeners of this show, know that she.
All 5 of them.
I've done all of these.
Why do we have to watch this?
For the most part.
Why?
Silent on it.
Why?
Unless somebody
He's been
came
so
to me
silent.
in a message or something.
4.5 hours, he had to set the record straight.
Or not.
Finally,
You know,
he didn't
and
want
you
to
can
talk about
almost
this.
bet
She
they
pushed
got
his
this
hand.
idea
What an
from
evil
watching
succubus.
Dodgerson's stream.
Yeah,
You know?
I know.
Guaranteed, that's where they got the idea to play.
Well,
hurt to this.
the reality of it is this has been done before like a million times, you know, playing I hurt myself over somebody's shit to try and make it epic. Like this, the commentary is dreadful.
Well, it's stale. It's a stale song to use. That's exactly it.
In different ways.
And then people in chat are chiming in, he's doing the loud equals funny routine. Yeah, he's learned well from Master Dick that if you just raise your voice, I'm in a rage right now. You see how angry I am? Everybody can do this. It's fucking forced. I'm Dick Masterson. Then it's funny. I think I actually fucking captured Dick's voice there. I really think I did.
She has informed people kind of ahead of
You guys
the
sound like more of a
curve that I would
sweetheart,
do
buddy.
this show. So she wouldn't train.
She was so scared of me setting the record straight.
Skylar's
Oh,
very
boy.
calculated when it comes to this, I think, because I believe she used my last relationship as a roadmap for this. Basically, the thing I begged her not to do if we got together.
Please, Skylar.
This is pathetic.
But,
This cover-up is
of course,
pathetic.
I've heard
the
enough.
way things went with
I've heard enough. Shut up, Jesse.
I've heard enough. Shut up, Jesse.
Pot awful loser.
This
Well, I
is the
fucking
guy
heard
that's trying
enough.
to lecture Dick Masterson on how to pick up women.
A literal 4.5 hour.
I think it was more.
Christ.
I think he was more engaging in some sort of like weird
Oh, I don't
moral
think that's what
thinking
he was
about
lecturing
it.
him on,
It's
but okay.
I don't think
It's even
really
worse.
works on Dick because I don't think Dick cares.
Anyway, that's the follow up from Friday. I
This
don't
the
even care.
continuing adventures of the cover-up.
You know,
What will happen the rest of the
thankfully he
week?
had some beef with Dick.
Tune in to find
That's
out.
why on the show Friday, when I kept saying, "What is your actual problem? Can you really go deeper into this? Why is this worth years of your life?" And he never really.
You know,
had
if
an answer. He kept saying,
If
"Dick,
Joshua Moon doesn't know who Skylar is, now think of this. If Josh, the owner and operator of Kiwi Farms, does not know some sort of fucking lore about, they really are a nobody. They're fucking nothing. You know, he gets all this shit sent to him. He's the master of it. He doesn't even know, but they're being talked about. Why? To distract from the real scandal, which is these fucking leaks. But that's not even the real scandal. The real scandal is the cover-up of the fucking leaks, which is now being covered up. We're covering up the cover-up and scrubbing these streams. And this fucking stream here that I was just speaking about, which is just wrapping up, and I'll be wrapping up the stream here in a minute or two. But this stream was taken down from YouTube. Taken down from YouTube because why? Because the comments on it were too mean towards Ethan Ralph and Dick Masterson. So, once again, both the streams where they're doing this cover-up, both these streams were fucking scrubbed away so that the comments could be censored. Amazing. You know, videos criticizing Dick are being flagged down. You know, they're being copyright claimed. You know, articles and blogs on the media are being claimed, written by his ex-girlfriend. But yet, Mundane Matt is the real cancer we should be going after right now. Maddox is the real cancer we should be going after right now. Fuck that, and fuck you. That's the reality. It's all a cover-up. It's all a scam. And I swear to God, it's going to be exposed, and it is going to come to light. And it's going to be discovered that all these people are colluding on the greasy pole to get Dick's money.
My Patreon.
Let's wrap this up.
Well, Ralph, back in 2016, you just don't understand.
He put up a fake Patreon acting like he was Mad Cox, and he got suspended. And then he wants
That's the story.
Right, he wants to blame Dick for that when it was his own choice to try to scam people.
And see, I didn't even know that on Friday because, I was not involved.
Like this guy, our entire interactions with this guy consisted of him calling in the most awkward segment in Killstream history with ROTC, where he was like trying to joke on them and they were just like completely taking it straight, and it was so funny.
Who cares?
Yeah, I don't know. He has something against them too, which I don't.
They had Dick Masterson on their show.
Yeah. Okay. Let me also. There goes the link to the clip that Malcolm X really wanted me to play. So let me go ahead and hit this. Apparently he vomits on stage, so trigger warning for those in the audience. Let's go ahead and hit it. Right now.
I guess here's the video of him fucking vomiting.
I can talk about raping their ex. And excuse me,
Okay. So he's not doing well in the stand-up set.
This actually is going better than his Killstream appearance.
Oh, no.
Now, obviously, he drank something, probably, to make himself throw up or whatever. But it just wasn't. It was just terrible. There was no.
So the joke was that he bombed the set on purpose so that he could puke to make people laugh. Okay. Again, like, who gives a shit? No matter what Jesse's done, Jesse could be molesting children in his spare time. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it has zero to do with whether or not the dick leaks are true. It doesn't matter who they're coming from. Fuck me. Fuck me. You stupid fox. Holy fuck. It's just deflection. It's gaslighting.
What is the point in that?
No one cares.
Yeah, there goes comedy genius Jesse.
But isn't Ethan Ralph like supposedly inspired by Kaufman and like mixing reality and the work? You know what I mean? Like it's just bullshit. I love Sam Hyde and Andy Kaufman, but this stand-up sketch, this isn't funny.
A little promo.
It's the same sort of shit.
Let's see. Green Danger says, I DM'd you JS Meltdown. Yeah, let's get into somebody that anybody maybe even cares about. Walrus Aurelius
You
says,
seem to have cared about it enough to go for a full half hour on this guy to deflect it and to shut it down. But that's right. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I don't know. I don't personally give a fuck about Jesse or his problems. What I care about is the fact that this is a cover-up. It's a clear deflection from Dick. And I care because the reason it's being done is that they're all trying to monetarily enrich themselves and avoid doing their fucking jobs, which is to cover gossip and drama. I think that's fucking it for this show. I think that's it, guys. I gotta fucking go do something better with my time, like hang out with a 52-year-old fucking boomer or something on voice call and try and make it work. So I'll fucking see you guys on the next edition of this fucking Killstream conspiracy theory. Fuck me. Have a good one there, guys. Peace out.